Good evening and thanks for joining us. Less than 12 hours of strike action. The federal government is ordering Air Canada flight attendants back on the job. However, the fallout from the dispute is creating turbulent travel for many across the country and around the world. It's still unclear when the 10,000 workers will return, leaving many people stranded. Ollie Herrera has more.
It took less than a day, but now strike action taken by 10,000 Air Canada workers has halted.
I've also asked the board to assist the parties in reaching a settlement of the outstanding terms of their collective agreement by imposing final and binding arbitration.
The federal jobs minister stepping in, arguing that no quick resolution could have happened.
Disgusting. I am truly appalled at this decision, and ultimately, as are my colleagues across Canada.
Flight attendants walked off the job at 10 p.m. last night, affecting more than 100,000 travelers. The union has been arguing for wage increases and that flight attendants don't get paid for work when planes are grounded. Adding wages were so low, forcing some to live inside of RVs. The union posted on X that the federal government is violating its right to action.
There is a handful of our flight attendants that live below the poverty line, scrape by to pay their bills, have second and third jobs.
Oh yeah, and 30 years is probably the most disruptive because of how large Air Canada is.
For Norman Schaefer and his travel agency, the phone lines have been ringing off the hook from clients asking for help with refunds and rebookings. Schaefer says he's had to get creative for some of his domestic travelers.
So I had somebody in Eastern Canada trying to get home, and we were looking at routing them through Atlanta and other places just to be able to get them home.
James Flanagan is grounded in Comox, but when he looked at his options to rebook, they were all being listed as full.
To book them, I would have to pay out of pocket, cancel, and then I'm paying the difference in these ticket prices, which can be as much as $1,200 to as little as $600.
Do not accept a refund.
Air passenger rights expert Dr. Gabor Lucas says if you're still planning to travel, Air Canada has to rebook you on a similar flight, even if it's with a competitor.
As passengers have this right to alternate transportation. So if a flight is canceled, I will give Air Canada a couple hours to rebook you. But if they do nothing or they send you an email, sorry, we cannot rebook you, then I will buy a ticket on a competitor airline and then send Air Canada the bill.
But if you want that money back, Lucas says you are entitled to a refund in the original form of payment.